Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So as you understand, from today onwards, from 7th of October to 11th of October, you can do a choice entry for the initial round, right? So this video is about helping you how to make a correct option entry or the choice filling for KCET 2022, right? And then based on this prioritization, you can modify, edit, and also go to the round 2 or round 3 of the counseling depending on your choice. So the first step is basically you have to create your option entry on the paper, right? Before entering into the KEANO portal, so many of you are still prioritizing like this, and this is not an option entry. This is just a list of colleges you have shortlisted. So this is not an option entry. So if you keep on sticking to this stage where you are just sharing few college name and saying priority order, this will not help you in any way in putting the right choices, right? So what you have to create is the college and the course combination which you want to prioritize from the priority number 1 to say priority number 50, right? So one of the students have asked me this to prioritize from like CSC options to ISC options to ECE options, right? And he wanted to have a preference order. So if you see from this question, right, it is very clear that the student is asking that he can get ISC in MVIT to ISC in NMIT or ISC in BMSIT. So he is assuming based on the last year cutoff that he will not get CSC in any of this MVIT, NMIT or BMSIT, which is not the correct assumption, right? Cutoffs may change from year to year, right? So remember that you can do 999 option entries, right? And you cannot add new college course combination in the later round of counseling, right? So you may miss on some of the seats which would have been available to you, right, based on these predictions. So please don't apply Jyotishi here, or don't try to become a god to predict correctly what you will get. You can make as many good number of choices and it will only help you in the later round of counseling. And I will explain you. The next you see is the student has also taken a preference of ECE in BVB, which is in Hubli, right? So please be ensured that you are ready to go to take a college there, right? And then only you add it to option entry. So now let me show you how you can create an option entry of CSC ISC of this college combination. So the first step is I'm not assuming that I will not get CSC in these colleges. So I may get CSC in NMIT or BMSIT also. So that's why I will include those options. So I will start with the say is NMIT CSC itself, right? If I can get it. PES University, what the option student has already mentioned. BMSIT CSC, I will also put in the option entry. I may get it. RNSIT student has already mentioned it. And if some student have preference like CSC first and then ISC, then they may put NMIT IC, BMSIT IC. And so this is just an given idea, right? Everybody can change the order, but you have to create option entry like this. Include colleges which are above your ranking, which you may get by availability, and also keep few colleges below your ranking also. You may not know that this year it may fill up and you may lose on the option entry, right? So you should keep at least 4 more below it, right? Even beyond MVIT ISC, which you may get it, right? Now assuming that you get NMIT ISC in the first round allotment, right? And if you want to go for the next round, that since you got the college number 5th, which is ITSC, all the colleges below that, which will be 6, 7, 8 and 9, will be deleted, but you will have the options available 1, 2, 3, 4 to go for the next round of counseling. And in fact I will go one more level to make it even the best of the smart option entry. I will add 2 more colleges. I may know it that I may not get BIT CSC or Siddhganga CSC, right? But assuming I am fine with Tumkur, I will also add 2 more colleges to BIT CSC and Siddhganga CSC, right? So you may not know, right? The number of seats may increase, or the number of students who are taking colleges through other national exams may increase, or any reason for the seats gets vacant, right, in the first 3 rounds, or there may be a mop-up round, you may get more colleges at the later stage, right? So add even BIT CSC and Siddhganga CSC so that you will have more choices. And after MVIT SC, also add 2-3 more options which are acceptable to you, right? So that it will become a 15-point option entry. There will be many tips like this. You have to create an option entry based on your location, based on your personal likeness for any particular campus or particular hostel facilities or particular gym sports facility. So make choices based on what you like rather than just comparing the placements or the average salary or the higher salary, right? And what is acceptable to your parents as per the fee structure, and please don't try to predict it. And as Sadhguru says, you have to create it, right? So you create an option entry which is good enough to cover all from both the side. From the top side you can get the more better colleges, and the bottom side, so that you don't lose any college, right? Create good number of option entry there acceptable to you, and then go for multiple rounds, then you will get the best of all the options possible, right? Thanks for watching, and please do like to get similar tips and tricks.